Sure. Oh, I've had a question mark, right? Finally, the title becomes slightly more accurate. Yeah, TSS, it can be tricky to know when you're meant to use it as a fight spell. Especially in otters, there's loads of weird lines where you can, like, pump your otter with other spells. Make the fight spell mode easier. Alright, land, please. Land, land, land. I wonder how many lands we'll be playing by the end of the stream. Do my usual pick up a deck list, add 3 to 4 extra mana sources. Call it a day. However many mana sources you're playing, it's not enough. You can play more. You're simply allowed to be able to cast your spells. That is a very weird draw. Yes, I'm gonna play it, probably. Kind of sad to not kick this Pawpatch. It's probably fine. Means if my opponent goes to kill my elf instead of the Pawpatch, I get a counter. How can you not be playing enough mana sources? You got your mana base from me. Consider I'm never playing enough mana sources, therefore. Uh-oh. That card seems annoying. Oh boy. Oh wait, I have a Curator literally in play. That's funny. So I could go for an Aloe Alchemist. This Recruit. Swing in. Or I could just get down my Poly K this turn. Yes. There's the Annex. Very nice. Just curate a situation where you win. Indeed. If I'm this, my opponent 100% blocks Poly K. That's pretty alright with me. They have the second in hand. Oh, or they take 10 billion damage. That's also acceptable. Sure. Next turn we're threatening to flip Poly. Oh no, we need one more mana, but then we're threatening to flip Poly K. What does this Prairie do? Pumps our team. Probably not too relevant quite yet. Right, they gain a life off this bat. Do they have a demon? The big question. Oh, I'm surprised we don't have any Pawpatch formations in our board. I love Pawpatch formation. I guess Get Lost kind of does a similar thing. Do they have the land? Indeed. They might not do. They've been tanking for a while. Very nice. Although it doesn't mean they have their mana open in my turn, but love to see them not play a land here. Huh. Would we have gone for the Poly K flip there? I don't know. Sounds a bit risky. Alright. We won game 1, thanks to my opponent's unfortune. Cards I'm interested in. Destroy Evil. No one can send you $60. Also, please don't ask for money in chat. Alright, I hate Sheltered by Ghosts against black decks. Although it's pretty nice against a Ritual Chamber. Specifically. I assume I want some mixture of like pick your poisons, get lost, destroy evil. Maybe Ajani. Hunter's Talent seems like it's really going to struggle to kill anything. I might like Ajani on the play. I think on the draw, Ajani's just going to die. Yeah, let's do this on the draw, and then on the play, we'll swap these Hunter's Talents for Ajani's. Yeah. Pretty unexciting hand. A little bit worried to not have any removal either, but pretty inclined to keep most solid hands against black decks, and this is definitely a solid hand. Some 2-drops, a 3-drop, some interaction. Not mulliganing this. Ooh, the Pawpatch. Am I running that out on 1? I kind of want to kick that on 3. I worry that if I run it out on 1, it's going to get cut down. But I also have so much to do with my mana that I feel like I should just cast it. Okay, they do have the cut down. I look very silly for just casting that apparently, but we want to know. I think in the world where they don't have the cut down, we're just meant to use our mana efficiently. In the world where we do, we're a little bit sad. But we still have so much to do that it's fine. Oh, nice thing about Bushwhack, it gets sorceries in the yard for Curator. Alright, here's the bat. Hey, Kaiba. I'm gonna take my Tyvar. Makes sense. Start playing my free freeze. Comes the Slasher. Slash is so annoying. I don't think we're allowed to have the stupid Shouted by Ghosts in against my opponent's deck, but if there's ever an argument for it, it's because of them having slashes. I guess I play this and attack with my Curator. They block, I get to eat the Slasher. They are actually going for it. Right. Nom 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 nom. Does mean I don't have Snakeskin open anymore. We got to 1 for 1 with a Slasher, so can't complain. Yup. Yep. Oh my god. Okay. Very, very spooky. Opponent's on 24 life. And is correctly attacking, unfortunately. Oh my god. Oh, stop it. Do I have to have Sheltered in? Sheltered seems so bad against all these black removal spells. But also, there are just like infinite large and recursive threats. So maybe it's just necessary. You feel like this Hunter's Talent, isn't it? I don't know. I guess I'll keep a couple copies of these in. I'm just really nervous. Also, I feel like we should have more royal treatment over Snakeskins. I feel like the wood one is really nice. You ever get to pair it with Sheltered? It gets a lot harder when they draw land for true. Accurate. Maybe Pick Your Poison is bad? I don't know. It was hard to imagine. Mulligan. Keep. Health on 1 or not? The real question. Also, which of these free 2-mana spells am I disposing of? It's probably the Alchemist. Okay, that's nice. No cut down. We get down our Curator here. Now we get to kick poor. Oh my god. This is absurd. Now, anytime they kill a thing, we're getting 2 counters. Very good stuff. There's a slasher, unfortunately. Pick your poison, looking embarrassing, of course, of course. I'm just gonna play this out. I wonder if I am just meant to attack with the Curator and let them trade. Feel a bit sad. I feel like the answer's okay. Well, opponent somewhat forcing the issue. I get to pick your poison them into oblivion next turn though. There's 2 stun counters. I don't know that we need this Curator. I kind of like this Sentinel a lot. Let's do it. Yeah, I didn't have the extra mana to curate, sadly. Oh my god, this works. This is so good with Sentinel. Vigilance creatures, yo. Look at this. Look at this synergy right here. We get to tap the Sentinel that still got to attack anyway. Shelly. We have bad news about Shouldered. If I take a draw step first, I could just kill them if I draw something good. Yeah, this is lethal, right? +3/+3. It's my team. This blocks a thing. I guess my opponent could hypothetically have cut down 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, I should play around cut down. And I probably have lethal anyway. Oh, they don't have cut down. They're not getting priority. Regardless, this is still pretty good. We're still like 90% to kill them this turn. Regardless, we're putting them to 1 regardless. Alright, alright. I feel like I would really want to play Llanowar Elves in your deck. Oh, we're against the blue-white Leyline Axe deck? The blue-white Leyline Axe deck is very cool. Very stable versus board wipes, that's fair. Llanowar Elves seems so nice with like Enduring Innocence though. And with Talent as well. Alright, let's go. Kick that Recruit. Comes the Siren. Another Recruit. My creatures will be literally untargetable, I suppose. Hey, Kestrel. Everyone's playing the blue-white deck now. Oh, is it been picking up popularity? I did a coaching session with someone a week ago about the blue-white deck. Guess it must have been picking up some attention. That is a 7/7. It was played in a Japanese tournament. Ah, I see. Interesting. Do this. Take this terrifying Bunnicorn. Do I want to just Alchemist pump? Or do I want to talent fight this? If I fight this, I might not be able to kill the Warden is my concern. Alright, get in there for 6. Platinum Angel's more or less back in standard. True. He sails. We're seeing a Leyline Axe? Nope. Just doing a scry. Cannot leave the battlefield unless it has been dealt lethal damage. Yeah, Pawpatch Recruit seems like kind of a banger just generally at the moment. So many removal spells on standard. I kind of wonder if my opponent was like meant to hold back Leyline Axe on defense. I don't know. Seems kind of wild. Donk. Gain 6. I think I actually want to attack with the 2/1. I kind of want to trade with this Raven so it can't block my recruit easily. Probably should have done the same attack last time as well. Oh, have we had the Platinum Angel tie in a competitive match? I was not aware of this. This is very silly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might actually lose this. They're gaining 8. Okay, you're at 14. Yeah, how dare someone have life gain in their deck? Unthinkable. I'm never allowed to let this Pawpatch die because there's a Bunnicorn underneath it. What happens if I activate Prairie and swing all? You can block free things? Doesn't sound amazing. They can like Seraph on one of these. I guess these all have tramples. This isn't really. Maybe Prairie attackers are good. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points of trample. I don't think it's quite good enough. Is the problem. Because the Seraph just gets to block a 2/2. And then they live. And they like block our recruit with 1/1. That all seems pretty disastrous. I believe I am dead. My general impression. Funny enough, missing out on the attack for 2 earlier, I think might have cost me. Oh, and the prairie itself, true. Yeah, what they would do is Seraph on 2/2. They can even chump the prairie, and then they just put a 1/1 on this. And then they get a Bunnicorn back, which is like a disaster. And the Seraph lives. Oh, this is interesting. Alright, I can keep this Recruit alive. I think is worth it. Prairie pumps it. Oh, true. They need to put 1/2 and 1/1 on the Recruit. And 3/3 on a 2/2. Then they'd have taken 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we were meant to prairie attack. I don't know. Even then, there's like blocks they can do where they lose their Seraph but get the new one. But maybe that would be fine. Yeah, it's really close. Really tricky. Alright, they have 3 blockers. That is strange draw. If I activate Prairie Attackle, they have 3 blockers. That's 5 toughness. They can chump the Prairie. Then we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20 points of trample. So they do not die. If we Hunter's Talent first, instead, I can gain... Oh, we could have given it trample. You're right. Oh my god. I feel like this game is very winnable. I just keep like missing tiny little details every turn. Yeah, you are correct. And now they have lethal in the air, so the Pawpatch has to attack, but then we just die to the Bunnicorn, right? Magic very hard, true. 4, 8, 12, so 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We only push 15. Yeah, I think I'm still just dead regardless. Yeah, I was meant to go Prairie and give it trample. And I believe that might have been like exactly lethal. 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 19, 20, 24. I think we would have been 1 short. I think we would have still lost. I believe we would have like attacked for exactly 24. Put them to 1. And then they'd have killed me. The other talent was already leveled. The original one. Alright, blue-white. Pick your poison is definitely coming in. Beyond that, I guess the throwback is good. I guess we can have a... Get Lost is really awkward against them. They're so good at using the maps. I think I don't want to bring Get Lost. I think Get Lost is just like a bit too awkward against their deck to bring in. Hey, Pixie. Boy. That's true, Balf. I think I still want to bring it in anyway. Turn 1, it can hit the Leyline Axe somewhat often. But yeah, it is a little bit more awkward than I thought. The Spotlight Atlanta SCG, sadly not. The travel is like a bit too hard to justify for me. Especially with me moving house soon. Kind of like every spare penny I have is going towards that at the moment. Well, not very exciting, but it is also probably a keep. No Leyline Axe is nice to see. There's the Warden. Gonna do a little scry. Exclamation mark deck list will always show you the deck list. I believe that's the right command. It might be exclamation mark deck. One of those. Yeah, exclamation mark deck list. Nice, nice. Do I want to just kill this Warden? Kinda. Could also just get down a large friend. Bad. Yeah, I can't exactly kill a Banui easily. I kind of can. Aloe Alchemist plus Talent's gonna kill Banui somewhat often, I feel. Good hold open Snakeskin. I think I'm just gonna cash in this map instead. That is a very good card. And there's the Seraph. Gives it lifelink. Could just trade. Pretty interested in sheltered on the clue though. Although then they probably find a blocker, so then we're not necessarily able to attack anyway. Maybe I am just meant to trade. Seems fine. Eating glyph with sheltered. Oh, you can eat the glyph, right? Oh my god, no. You're so smart. Instead of eating the clue. Yeah. This would become a 4/3. Doesn't actually have a clean attack. I guess I'm just playing Poly K this time. Maybe it's still good to attack the Curator anyway, because of Snakeskin Veil blowouts. Alright. Resolves. Wish this was a royal treatment. Of course. Ooh, Pawpatch Recruit. I was planning on sheltering this turn, but getting down Pawpatch first might be kind of delightful. It's not like they're attacking me at the moment anyway. I worry that the longer I take, the less value I'm going to get off the sheltered, but also the less likely it is that they can just answer the sheltered, so seems fine. And a creature. We already have a creature, but we can get our second type. What other cards even make royal rolls? I literally can't remember any of them. Glyph. Nom 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 nom. Land is fine with me. Am I just going for it, or am I continuing to bide my time? Like, upgrade my talent next turn. 6/5 trample? Or... oh, it's like a 7/5 trample even. Or I could just target the recruit. It becomes 5, becomes 6. It's pretty hard to imagine this curator's actually growing any. I guess this is fine. Besotted Knight, Charmed Clothier, and Red Tooth Genealogist. Incredible. Four Blades. As in my opponent. Do these blue-white decks actually play Saw Blades? I can't even remember what that does, apart from that it like hits a tapped or attacking creature or something. I don't think I've ever seen Saw Blades in these lists. Uh-oh. Danger! Danger! I kind of want to pump the Curator, because that's what the shelter is going on. Or I could... I guess I can already double block this regardless, right? So yeah, I'm just going to put these on the Curator. Draw an untapped land. That would be quite strong. Yeah, pump it once at least so it gets a clean block. Am I not just happy trading both of these for this? I get a Polukranos back. I feel like they're not allowed to attack even if I don't pump the Pawpatch. Oh no, they can give it flying. Ignore me. But then pumping the Pawpatch also doesn't matter. I'm not sure why I'm meant to be pumping the Pawpatch, no? Is it so it can attack into a free? This is a very enchanted Inspector. Alright. Heading in that. Cool. Creature, an instant. Oh, I can get an instant on this. Then if I draw a Bushwhack, we get to grow it. Common Bushwhack W. Common Pick Your Poison W. Artifact is safe, right? Yeah. How do I possibly know which one? Arena, can we have a little discussion? Arena. Oh my god, I am losing my mind. How? Yeah, it's this one. Cool. Cool. We did it. The sorcery. Look at it go. Look at this curator. So large and so in charge. Honestly. Never seen so keen an eye, indeed. Now we just need this to not die. Please. This dying would be exceptionally bad for us. Considering they would then get to hit my Poly K again. Why? Why? Oh, I get to do this at least. I get some counters. It could be worse. Mora, hey. Wait, I need to copy your intonation. Mora. What is this gonna, it's gonna be a 4-3? So I just want my 1/1 to be able to like block an attack, right? Cool. That sounds reasonable. I hate giving people maps. I mean, giving my opponent maps is certainly a disaster. I used to not really care about giving maps in this format, but I feel like the times, they have been a-changin'. I'm starting to get lower on Get Lost recently. Go, my prairie. Believe in the prairie that believes in you. Alright, 1-1. Spooky matchup. Continue to feel like Get Lost sounds heinous. Maybe I could be talked into Destroy Evil. It doesn't sound great either, though. Let's do this. Just run it back. Is this the worst possible hand I could ever consider keeping? Probably. It sure is. Some lands and some spells. I don't know how to feel about Aloe Alchemist. I feel like we've had some times when it's been kind of absurd with like the fight spell or the Doubted by Ghosts. There are also times when it's a 2-mana 3/2. And I don't know about those times. I'm not sure I'm into them. Oh my god. We are gonna get Leyline Axe into Oblivion. Can we draw a Pick Your Poison, please? No, we cannot. Cool. Good talk. Good talk. There is not Mosswood Dread Knight. Indeed. I'm always saying that about Aloe Alchemist. It sure isn't Mosswood Dread Knight facing Red Leyline. I mean, we do share a word in common. That was not what I was expecting. On the list of things I was expecting, that was like very, very far down the list. I'm gonna be honest. This is so much better than them equipping a creature. If they just equipped a creature, I could never win in a million years. How do we feel about Aloe Alchemist smack this warden? The bad news is I feel like they might have us sheltered by ghosts. So we might still not be very long for this world. Alright. Take 5. Yeah, they didn't know our hand and had nothing else to glyph. It's not like a wildly unreasonable thing to do, but it is very surprising. Poly-K Elf. Elf plus Alchemist can double block Axe. Poly-K keeps the Alchemist back. Seems good to me. I'm definitely just double blocking here because I do not want to die. Please don't hit something spooky. Okay. Withdraw. Poly-K flip seems decent. True. Many are saying this. Does this mean I have to attack with Poly-K if I play the stupid Sentinel out? It doesn't even... Sentinel doesn't even block their flyers is the problem. But maybe. Maybe that is literally what it means. If I attack with Poly-K, they just name tapped creatures. Maybe I'm not attacking and I let them kill untapped creatures and then we're in a top deck war where they have anchorage. I think that's actually what's happening, right? I'm just saying go. They're so happy to split up this board, but... Yeah, they have a lot of bad top decks. We have a lot of bad top decks. But if we ever draw a creature, we have a Snakeskin Veil to protect it. Obviously, this anchorage is very scary. But, I think this is better than just letting them kill spell the Poly-K and get it for damage. Might have just been right to hold Sentinel. Maybe. Then they attack with both and name untapped creatures. Right? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it was better. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. Too skilled. Too easy, etc. Always made the right decision all along. Never close, never a question. Now we just need to not die to this anchorage. Which, a little spooky. It was not one of our bad top decks, true. They did not crack the map. That is both surprising and confusing. Very plausible I was meant to cash in a pump spell for a damage there. No. Oh, a Benui! Or a Glyph. These are good reasons, yeah. Glyph is a pretty good reason for me to not cast a pump spell on my turn. Because now I can magically become a 5/6. It kills anchorage. I mean, if it was an instant, it sure would. Alright, let's go. Oh. Cool. I guess. Give them the royal treatment. You attacking? Alright. Double hexproof. I guess of note, if we'd had 2 copies of Royal Treatment, we would have not have got to do that. So the one of fun of working out, apparently. Working out for all involved. This curator is gonna be so gigantic. Is a second curator gonna be so gigantic? I have to imagine so. Do I keep this? So large. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Discover can't get prototype Seraph. Yeah, that would have been bad news. Don't think we're in the business for getting rid of spells, indeed. But it's also a spell that doesn't really, like, dramatically help us against the things we lose to. But pretty hard to get rid of, like he's saying. Sheltered by ghosts. Go away. Enchantment, sorcery, artifact, creature. And we have sorcery, instant. There are 2 instants. So we want to hit an instant from our yard. And then we can just hit creature. There are 2 sorceries and we hit an enchantment. Alright. Get in there for 14. Maybe force a chump block here. Nope. Opponent is not interested in chump blocking. I respect it. Guess we pump the non-trampler. Since it's the one we are least worried about getting sheltered. So go. Yeah. So oh my god. It's such a good draw. I don't know if it's good enough though. They can't attack with it. They have a little bit of everything in a lot of matchups? I think so. When I was playing that deck, I quite like shaving. So there are some matchups where I cut all 4 Storm Chasers. I think if you're against a deck like Mono Red, you cut all 4 Storm Chasers. Beyond that, I tend to just shave things.